There's a saying that you should never ask a woman her age or a man his salary. Do you agree? Many people's lives are often marked by living paycheck to paycheck. It's often said that middle-class people have poor knowledge about money, and that's where we come in to help. Today, I'm going to discuss a very important topic: money. We'll talk about how to get rich and make more money. But let's start with the beliefs that limit you. There are at least 3 common misconceptions about money. The first is that you can only make money through hard work. The second is that formal education guarantees financial success. The third is that a good job will solve all financial problems. Do you believe these ideas? Because I'm telling you, they're completely wrong. Let's understand why. Why can't hard work alone solve your financial problems? Just look around you. You'll see people who work hard, wake up at dawn, and go to bed late every day. Yet, their lives never change. They've been earning minimum wages for a long time, working a lot, but earning little. So let's be clear. Hard work alone won't solve your money problems. The second misconception is that a good education can solve financial problems. Many people think that if they go to a good college or complete a good technical course, they'll land the best jobs and never have money problems again. This isn't necessarily true either. The world is full of well-educated but poor people. The third misconception is that a job solves financial problems. No, my friend, not at all. A job does not solve financial problems because the income of millions of people only keeps them alive. They never manage to maintain a good lifestyle. So what solves financial problems? Want to know? I'll tell you. I'll expand your knowledge about money and explain it in detail in this video. Watch until the end, and this video could solve a large part of your financial problems. Let me ask you a question. Do you think having a lot of money is bad? Does money bring bad habits? Is money the root of all evil? These questions always come up. Have you ever stopped to think about that? Do you know what the biggest problem with our educational system is? It's that in schools and colleges, almost nothing is taught about financial education. No one talks about the most important thing in life, which is money. Unfortunately, this is not taught in school. If money were taught in schools, you would certainly be rich today. But what you didn't learn about money in school and couldn't learn throughout your life, rest assured you will learn here today. Tell me, when did you study a chapter about money in school? Probably never, right? Which teacher came just to teach you about money? It's very sad that we don't receive knowledge about the most important thing in life at the best and most appropriate age. This is the age when what we learn stays with us forever. If you're watching this video attentively, it's because you truly want to change your life and will likely be the first rich person in your family. So comment, "I will be rich." Just type it out, "I will be rich." When I see your comment, I'll give it a heart because I know success awaits you. Now that you've commented, let's continue. Whether you are rich or poor today, understanding money is as necessary as air for your future. Yet, many people still think that wealth and money are a kind of curse. Let's not go far. I'll give you my own example. When I was a child and saw someone rich driving an expensive car or eating in a fancy restaurant, what did I think? Surely this person is involved in something wrong. No one can earn that much money just with hard work and honesty. This mentality persists among many people today. Have you ever thought like that? Most people you meet believe that the love of money is the root of all evil. But believe me, liking money is not bad. The lack of money is what's bad. Understand that money is like a magnifying glass that only amplifies what people already are. If you are honest without money, with money, you will be even more honest. If you like helping people, with money, you will help even more people. The opposite is also true. If a person is of bad care without money, when that person gets rich, they will be even worse. Money amplifies what a person already is. Understand that money is meant to stay in your pocket and your bank account, never in your heart. Money is your servant. You command it, not the other way around. Never become a slave to money. Always remember this, my friend. People often tell me, everything you say about money is right, but making money is very difficult. Then I ask them, is it easy to be poor? A rich person dies only once, but a poor person dies countless times in a single lifetime. Friends, money is not bad. What's bad is staying in a job we hate with all our hearts, working hard from sunrise to sunset, yet still finding our hands empty. That is bad. Most people are drowning in debt, which is bad. We urgently need to change this. Many people destroy themselves for lack of money, which is bad. Fights between siblings over money are bad. Doing wrong things to make money is bad. How can money be bad? Money is just money. It has no life. Money is merely an instrument. I can use it for bad things or for good things. Money itself is not bad. People with money can have bad intentions. So, what is the biggest issue today? It's here. Does money make you rich? Think about that. Some people will say, yes, of course it does, and I will say, no, that is completely wrong. Money does not make you rich. I know many people who, after becoming millionaires, ended up in debt. There are people whose houses were taken away because of unpaid loans, who ended up living on the street. People who once had a lot of wealth but didn't know how to manage it. We have seen several examples of people who won lottery prizes, and regardless of the prize amount, they were poor again within a few years. Many examples exist of people who made money but didn't know how to handle it, and their conditions worsened. Friends, more important than making money is understanding money, and poor people often have almost zero understanding of it. I'll give a small example. A man bought a very expensive golf club membership. He must have been crazy about the game, as he also purchased costly golf clubs and gloves from the market. He had all the advanced equipment to play golf, but was terrible at it. Do you know why? Because he didn't spend money to learn golf. If he had invested in golf lessons, his game would have improved. This is the story of the common man in almost every part of the world. He invests his hard-earned money, which means millions of dollars, in properties, the stock market, expensive cars, and luxury trips. But his investment in financial education is zero. Here's another misconception that needs to be addressed. Many people wrongly believe that you need money to make money, or that only those who are already rich can make money. They say, to make money, you need to have a lot of money. No, my friends. That is not true. Always remember one thing. If you can't make money without money, then you also can't make money with money. I repeat, to make money. It is not necessary to have money, but to have an understanding of money. For that, financial education is the most important. Listen, my friend. Whether it's Bitcoin, the stock market, or your hard work, these things alone will never make you rich. What truly makes you rich is the knowledge you possess about these things. Let me ask you a question. Can real estate make you rich? You might say yes, because there's a lot of money in properties. But I will say no. Real estate itself does not make anyone rich. What makes you rich is how much you know about real estate and how much research you do before investing. I've seen people lose money in real estate because they had money but lacked knowledge. The same principle applies to the stock market. It's not the stock market that makes you rich. It's how much you know about it and how well you understand it. This extends to any market, even the jewelry market. In summary, it's the depth of your knowledge and understanding that makes you rich, because pearls are always found in deep waters. Now, let me explain how decision-making sets you apart from others. Imagine if you could learn from all the successful people in the world in one place. Books can teach you the qualities that lead to success in life. By knowing the right things and making the right decisions, your life can change, and you can achieve new heights of success. Here are a few books to get you started. 1. The Millionaire Mindset. 2. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. 3. Think and Grow Rich. There are many other books I won't be able to mention here to keep this brief. So, comment below the name of a book you've read that contains valuable financial knowledge. Your comment can help others as well. In this video, I'm talking about money. Let's understand whether financial problems affect only the poor or also the rich. Many people think that money problems are exclusive to the poor, but that's not true. Financial issues affect both the poor and the rich, though in different ways. The biggest financial problem for the poor is the lack of money. To cope with this, they often take loans, and any emergency situation can become a matter of survival. If they find the wrong advisor, they risk losing the little they have. Not having money for retirement is another major issue for the poor. On the other hand, the rich also face financial problems. The biggest issue for them is having a lot of money and not knowing what to do with it. Some might say, "Give me the money then." But managing wealth can be complex. The rich have to decide where to invest their money and often worry about whether people like them for who they are or just for their wealth. Writing a will and deciding how to distribute their assets to keep everyone happy is another challenge. Sometimes, their children become spoiled because of too much money, creating further issues. So don't think that financial problems are only for the poor. The rich have their own set of headaches. Whether we are rich or poor, we all face financial issues. People often believe that when money comes, all problems will disappear. However, that's not the case. Different kinds of problems arise with wealth. If you want to make a lot of money, remember these 5 things throughout your life to avoid financial problems. To become rich, you first need to accept a bitter truth. In any business or job, problems never end. Whenever you solve one problem, another will arise. The process of solving problems is what makes you rich. The bigger the problem you solve, the more money you earn. For example, if you have a headache, how much would you pay someone to solve it? Likely nothing, because a simple remedy with a low cost will suffice. But if, God forbid, someone has a brain tumor, they would be willing to pay a doctor $5,000 or more to solve that problem. And they would be happy to do so. The bigger the problem the doctor solves, the more he can charge. The same principle applies to your life. The bigger the problem you solve, the more successful you become. Imagine a trash can is on fire, and you bravely put it out. Who will remember you for that? Probably no one. Who will reward you for that? Probably no one. Now, imagine a building catches fire, and you notice the smoke. Enter the burning building and save the lives of a woman and 2 children. When the man of the house returns and learns what you did, he will understand that you solved a very difficult problem. How much will he pay you for that? Probably thousands or even millions, because the problem you solved was incredible. You will be remembered for the rest of your life. And even after you pass away, people will still talk about your bravery. The same applies to your financial life. If you want to be well rewarded, solve difficult tasks. People are willing to pay for solutions that make their lives easier. Think about what you have to offer. It is very important to understand that the bigger the problem you solve in your work or life, the more significant you become. Now, let me explain the second thing. To all the young men and women watching this video, listen carefully. Today, I want to share an important message. If you dream of making your country's economy the #1 in the world and achieving great things for yourself, you must start your career as early as possible. Relying on parents for too long can be detrimental both for you and for the country. Remember, Warren Buffett made his first investment at just 11 years old, and he believes he started late. Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin Atlantic, began his career at 16. The richest man in the world, Elon Musk, sold his first software when he was 12. Friends, if you are teenagers, your time starts now. It takes 5 to 7 years to establish a business. So if you are 16, 17, or 18 years old, start now. By the time you are 25, you can become a great entrepreneur. The earlier you start, the more time you have to establish yourself. Another crucial point is to fail early, but keep going. I emphasize, fail, but never give up. This is the hard truth. You will fail 100%. Why? Because you are starting your journey to make money at a young age. You still lack the skills, you don't know the market, and you may not have a mentor. The only way to become a millionaire from scratch is to gather as much information as you can at this young age. When you face challenges in the market, accept that the market is testing you. Don't be afraid. Remember, nature does not waste even a grain of your effort. Your efforts will be rewarded with interest one day. If you see failures at the beginning, let them happen. It is part of the journey. Never give up. Sure, here's a fluent rewrite of the text you provided. The 4th lesson: sacrifice your social life and commit to working at least 100 hours per week. Completely abandon social activities and adopt a strict rule of working long hours. Working just 40 hours a week or 6 hours a day won't make anyone rich. It only leads to an average life. For 5 years, you must pay this price to achieve wealth. Imagine if every young person in the world committed to working 100 hours a week. What would the world be like in 5 years? There's no substitute for hard work. Shortcuts won't lead to wealth. Becoming rich isn't difficult. Anyone can do it by following certain principles. The 5th and most crucial lesson: continuously educate yourself. Read books persistently and repeatedly. This knowledge is the key to wealth. Watch interviews of successful people, study successful businesses, and understand the strategies behind their success. Quality information is often free or very affordable. My YouTube videos summarize years of experience and cover various topics. You can watch them for free. Many lives have been changed by these videos. Sometimes, a single line can transform a life. Commit to making a substantial income. If you've read this far, you're dedicated. Comment, "I stayed until the end," to let me know. Your persistence deserves recognition, like this comment, and click on one of the videos I've linked to. Learn how to build wealth from scratch. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like assistance with.